Hey everyone, I just want to make a video again about bipolar disorder, which is the main topic of this channel, and mental illness in general. Someone asked me, not on YouTube, someone in real life asked me, which is worse, mania or depression and bipolar disorder? The answer is, it really depends on who you are. Some people, mania is worse, some people, the depression is worse, some people, they get mixed phases, and that's worse for them, and it's a mess. For me, I feel worse when I'm depressed, but my actions are worse when I'm manic. Because when I'm manic, I do things I do not remember doing. Like, I did something just recently that I don't want to talk about because it bothers me that I did it. Well, I'll go ahead and talk about it. Basically, involved me taking a lot of drugs, and I did not like hardcore street drugs, but like hydroxyzine. I took a lot of those with Abilify and all this, like just my prescribed medications. I took quite a bit of, and I was doing weird things. I like microwave pills. I literally put a bottle of pills in the microwave and started the microwave, and I'm surprised the house didn't blow up from that. I was talking out of my head. I was walking around the house naked in front of my mom. It really bothers me that I did all this stuff because I tried so hard to. But me and my mom would talk about building trust back to where she can trust me a little bit more by myself and all this other stuff. And it pains me that I let her down. It really does. But, I guess we have to move on from that and try to do better for the future. But the thing is, though, I swear I do not remember taking 99% of what I remember taking was like 3 hydroxyzine. Apparently I took 17. Yeah, and Mom wanted to take me to the hospital, and I just kept refusing. No. And plus, I didn't want to be put back into the hospital again, mental hospital. So she told me, okay, if you don't go to the hospital, you can go to bed and sleep. I could not sleep. I kept getting up. Anyway, this video is not about that experience, but it's just a little bit of what happened that night, and that was a few days ago. And my brain is not nearly as foggy as it was from that. Excuse me. Gotta have my energy. So, for me, mania, I guess you could say my mania is worse, but actually I was more mixed than anything. But for me, though, mixed, I guess you could say mixed is what's worse for me, but it was more mania than depression. But the depression was there, but like I said, more mania. And now as far as how I feel, for what I can remember at least, depression is worse. Now, I don't get manic that often, but lately it's been pretty bad. Mainly because I told you about how I stopped the Rexulti and went back on Abilify. I'm finally getting a bit more stable, I do believe, especially after that incident happened. But it was hell for me to start this Rexulti. I was on such a low dose where I was on nothing to prevent mania at all, and plus I was on an antidepressant along with that, the Effexor, and it was just don't do this, okay? Do not, even now, unless your psychiatrist says you need it, do not start a medication. Don't be on an antidepressant alone, okay? And it's better yet than a bipolar person, if you can stay away from antidepressants, just stay away from them in general. What I'm going to do, I'm probably going to ask when I go back to my the nurse practitioner again. I told you about how my psychiatrist, he's gone into Africa at the moment. But I'm going to see her back in a few weeks. So I want to ask about Lamictal, Motrigine. I've talked about it before. It is an anticonvulsant, but it's also used for a mood stabilizer, and it works better for bipolar depression than mania. And so while I'm on something, the Abilify to help the mania, I'll be on the Motrigine to help with the depression, and then Trazodone at night to help me sleep, which sometimes it works, sometimes that doesn't. But the last time I was on Lamotrigine, I kind of got freaked out because a lot of people, they hear about this rash that you can get from it, and it's fatal. It can be fatal if you get it, called Stevens-Johnson syndrome. Now, I started getting really itchy on the arm when I started it, but I'm like, okay, I don't know. Now that I look back at it, though, I immediately stopped it when that happened. And I'm like, this may have been in my head because I knew about the rash before I started taking it. I was paranoid, like, oh my God, am I going to get it? And I thought that the scratching was the beginning of this rash. I don't really think so, but I'm willing to give it another try. But yeah, for me, mania is definitely worse as far as my actions go, but as far as how I feel at that given moment. Depression is worse because all you do, you just want to lay in bed. All you want to do is sleep. You cry. At least I cry a lot. I just want to lay there. I don't want to move. I can't get motivated. Like, honestly, when I'm depressed, I need a big swift kick in the ass to get myself motivated from someone else. I cannot motivate myself at all. At least not right now. Maybe in the future I can, but at the moment, at the current time, I cannot. I just can't. So, I'd like for anyone else bipolar to comment what's worse for them, the mania or the bipolar. Or the manic, mixed, or depressed. Which is worse for you? I'd imagine most people would say mixed. And I know some people are bipolar type 2, and they don't get full-blown mania. They get hypomania, which can still be pretty bad at times, but it's not nearly as bad as full-blown mania. Trust me, it's not. Because when you're bipolar 1, you can still get hypomania. You don't get just full-blown mania all the time when you're manic. You can still get hypomania, which I do sometimes. And it's not nearly as bad as full-blown mania, trust me. Well, that's a little informative. I know I ramble a lot, but basically the reason why I do these videos in the first place is not to get a lot of views. I don't get many views anyway. I don't get many comments. That's the least I can care about. It's for me like a diary, like a video diary for me. And it's just something I like to do. And whether people want to watch or not, that's up to them. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.